What is going on? I'm Zedmont. We are here. Season 71 has started. Maybe you're watching this from season 88 or 96 or whatever the heck it might be. But code Zedmont in the shop is the answer if this video is helpful to you. So please consider throwing code Zedmont in that shop. It works in all Supercell games. Now, to the point at hand, how to skip a Warships season. There is some misinformation out there. I promise you this is the correct answer. If someone else says otherwise, please do check in the comments down below. It's possible I've missed something or misstated something, but first and foremost, I'm going to go over the easiest ways to skip a season down to the hardest ways. So the very first thing you'll notice is that season 71 is right there. I am on an account and I can no longer skip season 71. There are people out there who say you just don't click the Warships button, and those people unfortunately are very, very wrong. If you log into an account, whether you play Warships or not, your season is considered as having been played. I think they need to fix that. If you're watching this in like 2026, maybe that's changed. I have been rallying the devs, asking them to fix that, but for the current moment, and do check the comments, always check the comments, I have amazing commenters. If you are on an account, the Anon Moose account here, this one is considered as having played season 71, even though season 71 has not been opened. So if you're on an account, you might as well click that button and get those free diamonds and free trader tickets, because you're already considered as having played the season. I know it shows you your rank changing. And by the way, how this rank works, if you notice, we went from 38 down to 15, and 38 times 0.4, of course, is 15. So there's your first math lesson of the day. And that is exactly why people want to skip a season. Maybe they did really, really, really good, and they finished in Legendary 2, and they're going to go on vacation. Just don't open the game. You're going to start in 16 in the next season, but you can't open the game on that account. I can't stress that enough. I know I'm going to do a bunch of repetition in this video, but I think it is required. Now, how do you skip a season? How do you not log into an account? That's where I'm here to help you. And yes, there is the easiest answer where you just remove the app. Do you want to delete Boom Beach? Sure. I don't really recommend. Something that one of you had said that you had better luck with was moving Boom Beach to a different screen, a different tab. Now, that again, just come play the game, but you need to have multiple accounts. So what I'm going to show you here is my Supercell ID. Notice that I've got at least 4 accounts. This tip came from Mackett, by the way. The easiest way to do this is if I wanted to not play the Zedmod account, just drag it down to a new spot in your list, and suddenly it's not going to be the top one that you're going to click on with your muscle memory. You obviously have to have a number of accounts to do this, but you'll notice that the Zedmod account, ZMOT account, is not at the top of my list. That is the account that I am not playing this season, so I have moved it down and out of the way. The account that I am playing at the moment is this account, the Zedmot spelled phonetically. I am sitting in gold. It's day 1. Things are going passably okay. I sort of hate this season, but at the same time, I don't hate it so much that I'm going to skip it on all of my accounts. And so playing one account and leaving the other account for when you get back from vacation or for another season, always a good idea. Now, if you do not use Supercell ID, maybe you still use Game Center somehow. Maybe you still use the Apple Play, whatever the heck it's called, the Apple Game Center. You just can't switch to this map. So it's before the season starts, and it has to be before the season starts, jump on in, change to a different account, and then never go back to that account until the season is over. So again, this account is not going to skip season 71. Even though it looks like I haven't played it, I actually haven't played it. I haven't gotten the free diamonds. I haven't gotten the free trader tickets. It's considered as having been played because you were in the game. Personally, I think that if you claim a chest, or if you make an attack, or if you unlock something, it should be considered as playing, but that's not how Supercell currently does it. So not fair, doesn't make sense logically, but that's just the way it is, and sometimes that's how Supercell works. So maybe it's impossible for them to tell if you've spent or something, or maybe it's just something they've never looked into doing because there's no demand. But Season 72, if you're worried about that, watch the sneak peeks. Reminder, the code ZMOT works to get you access to all of those sneak peeks. It does expire every 7 days. And in the next, however many days we're talking about, what are we at here? We are at 6 days, 9 hours until the next season, maybe. We don't know how long between seasons. We don't know if there's going to be a gap or they're going to be back to back. So do consider subscribing to get access to all of the sneak peeks to see if you want to skip season 72. If there's any different details about season 72, maybe season 72 is an 80% reset. That would be a very good reason to play season 72, but otherwise 40% resets are the norm, and you're going to go from 11.0 to start in 5. You're going to go from 19.6 to start in 11. So a 1 week season, it might be very, very difficult to get up into rank 24.50 or 21.50 or wherever your goal is to start next season. And even if you reset, it has been shown over and over and over again that players are able to get from rank 1 up into diamond. So don't just quit or delete the game because you have a bad season. You can recover. It might take you more than one season, but if you have the will and the determination and the right tech tree, you can go very, very far. So that is a long-winded version of how to skip a Warships season. I hope it was very, very clear. I hope there is nothing that I have skipped out on, and you can't skip a Boom Pass season. That is not really a thing, and I don't know why you would want to, because there's tons and tons of free rewards in there. And there's no 40% whatever. So that is that. Do let me know if this is helpful, which season you are watching this in, and which season you're considering skipping. So that's going to be it for me. As always, thank you for coming in. Do have fun with this season. There's a lot of very cool stuff, and the fact that you can get to the very end of the season on day 1 is absolutely bonkers. I shall talk to you soon, though. Thanks for coming in. I'm ZMOT. Peace.